And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. Now, you feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense facing second and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. An important third down attempt for this offense. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. And he drops back in the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the left. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodriguez. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball, to be able to pick up.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
As we flip the field to begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. 1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive linemen.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Mustangs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Refusing to be stopped on this play. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Van Dyke. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold on. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes 2nd down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second down, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
That makes the score. Clemson 42.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Offense comes out to start this drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He can go. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Close to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards past.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. A play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him there.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to run it. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
The return is brought down at the 36.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Defense is coming after him. Comes up with the catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Clemson.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Clemson, 58. SMU, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Graves. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Took contact on the throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Catch made on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3.
Number 15 on the field goal.
And it's good right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Rodriguez. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. A quick throw to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Mustangs will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Execution and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense ready to start this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. First down here, thrown 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he throws it deep. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is...
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. In the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The defense still does have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's hope they don't elect to use them. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Oh, what a critical blunder by this defense. Giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Near the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Clemson.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.